All right, we got to do a oil change on the tractor. We got, let's see, 423 hours on there. Oil change is supposed to be every 150 hours or so, so I got about 113 hours, something like that on there. So good time to go ahead and do it. I'm gonna have Bryce help me out. So first thing you do, of course, is you want to check your oil, see where you're at. So go ahead and pull that dipstick out and wipe it off so we can get a fresh, clean reading. Okay?
Is that good?
Yeah. Go ahead and stick it back in there. And make sure it seats all the way down. Okay, and pull it straight out. Just take a look at it. Now you don't want to hold it up because then it'll drain down. But see, it's right there. So we're good right there. So go ahead and wipe it off. Okay, so we know it's full. So now we're going to heat the motor up and let that oil get pretty warm. So go ahead and start this up. So let that run for a little bit until that gauge moves, until it gets a little bit more. So until then, we have some Rotella T 15W40 and some Lucas. This, believe it or not, only carries 5 quarts. So we got 4 quarts here plus another quart. Good to go. Now we also need to get a filter. There's filters in here. Still haven't had a chance to mess with the go-kart. Let's see. A couple things are going to go on in here. The newest addition is here. We got a powder coater. Where'd that hammer go? I just did a practice one on the powder coater, and then these are all the different colors that I got. There was a couple more, but it was bad. So
I practiced it on this one.
yeah, this is the first time I did it, and this side isn't too bad. But if you look on top, you can see where it's a little bit light. And I set it in the tray, and I knew I wasn't supposed to do that, but again, this was just a test one. If I was actually going to do it, I'd actually hang it. So, but it turned out pretty good. Turned a little old Lowe's hammer, something a little bit different. So that's that. Let's see, I should have yeah, I gotta. There we go. Oil filter. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out there. The other thing is, you know, I took time and built this. Well, that squirrel cage is too big. It keeps tripping a breaker. And it's really not all that versatile. I mean, it's up out of the way, good to go, but I actually ordered another fan, a 20-inch oscillating fan from Northern Tools. I got it for $88 with a coupon. That should be in sometime next week. Let's see what we're at. A little bit warmer, not too bad. Something else. Let's bring you back over here. And I got a video on where I changed the hydraulic fluid, but this has like an all-in-one pump. It's a hydraulic, it's got the hydraulic fluid, the brake fluid, and the transmission fluid all in one. And the way you tell is you look at you look at that little sight glass, and that fluid is clear, and it's hard to see in there. So if you get it too full, you can't really tell for sure if it's either too full or you don't have enough. So if it's too full and you keep adding it, you're just going to make it worse. And on the flip side, if you don't have enough in there and you think it's full, then you're not doing yourself any favors. So one thing I got to fix is this hose right here is leaking. So I'm going to replace that hose, probably this hose, see all the cracks. And while I'm doing that, if these hoses aren't too god-awful expensive, you know, 15-20 bucks each, I'll wind up replacing those two. But wind up fixing this, and then so I called Caterpillar to see if they had any kind of fluid that wouldn't mess up the properties of the hydraulics. You know, I wouldn't want it to mess up a pump or nothing like that. And they're like, yeah, we got something, some dye or whatever, and it was $41 for like 8 quarts. So I got to looking around online, and somebody had mentioned a John Deere dye. Let's get this up. And came across this MT275, and it is a little deal of hydraulic dye, and it's a little bottle. But it says empty complete contents of this bottle and hydraulic reservoir that are up to 5 gallons in capacity. And whenever I was looking online, one guy said it would only treat 5 gallons, and another guy said that it would treat a minimum of 5 gallons. So now that I have the bottle and I'm looking at it, I'd probably need a couple more of these. But if this just tints it, makes it pink, just a little bit of a different color, that's really all I need. And the price on this, let's see, $4.40 plus sales tax, $4.80. So that's what I'll be doing after I get that fixed, and probably do a video with that too. That's good enough for me. Yeah, go ahead and jump down here and loosen up that deal. And I just want you to loosen it up just a little bit, and then I'll take it out because I don't want you to burn your fingers or your hand. Look at that. Nothing on the fingers. Right here. This, it's going to get all over the place. There's really no way around it. So we'll kind of position this as best as we can. Actually, this one back in. This don't have to be 8,000 foot-pounds of torque. Get you in here. See that go down there? The new oil filter. And actually, I'll be right back. Okay, so today is July 2015. We're at 423 hours. I forgot to do this to the last one, and I wish I had. So this will just kind of help us keep track. Yeah. See, this says use 20%. You can't see that. It says use 20% of system capacity. Example, 1 quart of oil stabilizer with 4 quarts of motor oil. So we're good. We got 4 quarts there. This will be pretty much the 5th quart. Since this stuff is so expensive, here's a little thing that I do. We're going to pour a little bit down in here, like that. Come back and put the lid on. Flip this around. It's going to help mix that up, get the rest of that out. This is $12 a quart. No, yeah, $12 a quart. Pour that down in there. All right, that's probably good enough. Sizzling. Smoking. Stinky.
It looks like a ball.
Yeah. Put this cap back on. We're good to go. Pretty much how you change the oil on this. I'll check the air filter, check the coolant. Go ahead and lube everything. I'll bring you back with the hydraulic part of it, putting that fluid in there, see how much of a difference it makes. Sorry it's so dark, but we're in the dog days of summer, and it's, I don't know what temperature it is now. It's probably still 89 degrees, 88 degrees, 90 degrees, somewhere around there. So I had to wait till it gets darker so I don't die. Anyways, y'all comment, rate. I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for your help, Bryce. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
No, thank you
Daddy.
for your help.
No, Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for your help.
All right, I appreciate it. See you later. Bye.